There we are. Oh my gosh, it is one of the most exciting days of the year. It's always exciting when we have a play, but today, well, you think it's Friday, but it's secretly Thursday. But you'll see it on Friday because we're filming it just like on a Hollywood set. But the reason why this is one of the most exciting days of the year is that not only there's a play, but there is a play by our most cheerful grade in the whole school, the second grade. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the second grade. Yay! Yay! Let's hear it. And my personal excitement is heightened, lifted, because they're going to tell a story about an animal. And you know, the theme of this year is animals, right? And one of the most beloved animals for many reasons is the elephant. And there's no better, more lovable elephant than Babar the elephant. Ladies and gentlemen, the second grade performs Babar the elephant. Yay! Now you're wondering how that happens. How can we in the time of COVID have an audience? Well, it's a secret. See if you can figure it out. Let's watch the show. Okay, great.
Was born. His name is Babar. His mother loves him very much.
Soon Babar grew bigger. He now plays with other little elephants, especially his friends, Arthur and Celeste.
Celeste, come find me.
Coming, but where are you? Got you! Meet young Babar and his good friend Celeste. Joyous can be growing up in the jungle amongst the elephant family.
Celeste, where are you? Tad, you're it. Gee, Celeste, your brother is one little clumsy elephant.
Boy, tell me about it. Pick yourself up, Arthur. You're all full of dust.
And we all know how you like bath time in the watering hole.
Oh, man, please don't tell Mom. I'm sure I'm going to brush myself off real good.
Really well, Arthur. You'll brush yourself off really well.
Yeah. Tomatoes.
Anyways, boys, let's be on our way. I heard the runners were on the other side of the plain, and I'm sure it's not much time before they wander on.
Yes, Arthur, Celeste is right. We're on a mission here,
Just come on already.
And there you meet Arthur, Celeste's younger brother.
He loves to tag along with Celeste and her friends. As you can see, he can be a bit of a bother.
I have a feeling this isn't going to turn out well. I hear their mother, Flora, and Cornelius, the wise we are coming now.
Oh, Cornelius, I'm so worried about Arthur and Celeste.
My dear Flora, what is the problem?
I sent Arthur to play out with Celeste and Babar, but it has been hours and they haven't returned home.
Celeste is always responsible and on time. Where do you think they've gone?
Last I saw them all playing hide and seek.
It seems they've hidden themselves quite well. I'm sure they'll turn up. Arthur's stomach won't allow him to be late for dinner. That thing is set like clockwork.
Oh, I hope you're right, Cornelius. I can always rely on your wisdom and your insight.
I appreciate the compliment, Miss Flora. You know I would help you search if it weren't for my poor eyesight. I'm afraid I won't be much help at all. Please let me know how it turns out.
Arthur, Celeste, Arthur, Celeste, Arthur, Celeste, where is it to be? Did you see that? Did you see those hunters? They were ruthless. There we were. 1 minute all walking happily along. The next fighting for our lives. Oh, Arthur, I can't bear to live it. I mean, how can they do that? Just take someone's mother away like that? I can't imagine how Babar must feel. Oh, sister, don't think such awful thoughts. I can't help it. What if we never see him again? I must prepare myself for the worst. I'm sure he is alive and well. All searching for those hideous hunters will hurt his mother. I tell you what, if anyone laid a finger on my mother, I'd go after them too. I know you would. That's what I love about you. And I hope you're right about Babar. I just worry about him all alone in the big jungle. Arthur, Celeste, Arthur, Celeste, Arthur, Celeste. Mother? Mother, is that you? Children? I was worried about you. Mother! I'm sorry, Mother. We never meant to frighten you. Well, I know all about what happened. Let's sit down and have a little chat. I think it's time we do. You heard about the hunters? Oh, yes, dear. As the time you get as old as me, you look out for certain things. Like broken tree branches and falling bananas? Yes, sort of like that, but far more serious dangers, like those hunters you saw take Babar's mother today. Oh, Mother, don't tell me such horrible things too. I have had my fair experiments, darling, but none of that is important. Now that's important is my two precious peanuts are here and safe with me. Mother, I'm worried about Babar. Me too, Mother. I know you are, but you both must be strong for him. Bring him messages through the night sky telling him you're thinking of him. But how are we going to do that? I remember a song that elephant sings. I know Babar's mother sang it too. Let me see if I can remember.
Yesterday, a child came out.
Not knowing what else to do, Babar wandered in search of his mother and the hunters who had captured her. After several days, Babar came to a town.
This is the first time he had seen so many streets, houses, automobiles, and buses. He hardly knew what to make of it.
He was excited and frightened, but most of all he was hungry. The grounds and sky led him to a restaurant.
This place is
is nothing like the jungle. What happened to the grass? Where are all of the trees?
Oh my, what's an elephant doing in my restaurant? Go back to the zoo, no peanuts here. How peculiar! An elephant in the city?
What's going on here? I'm trying to work. Oh, I don't mean to be a bother, but I see you make some very fine clothes. Maybe a suit will help me fit in here in this strange place.
A suit for an elephant? Absurd. How would it fit you? How would you pay for it?
Oh, this is hopeless. Oh, I'm not sure if I like this place very much. Where are all my friends?
Boy, Babar seems a little out of sorts in this big city. The poor elephant just misses his mother and can't help but mistake cars for other elephants, fountains for watering holes, and potted plants for his dinner.
But soon he meets Madame, a very rich lady who is loved by the townspeople and lives all alone in a big fancy house at the top of a hill.
And when they meet here on this very bench, things start working up for the poor, out-of-place little elephant. Babar is in for a real treat, and so are you! Why, hello! What's your name?
Hi, my name's Babar.
Well, Babar, I notice you seem a little out of sorts here in the city. What is a handsome elephant like you doing out of the jungle?
Well, you see, just the other day I was in the jungle with my very best friends, Celeste and Arthur, when my mother was captured by hunters. I went off in search of her, and that's how I got here. Now I feel out of place and just wished I looked like everyone else.
Babar, today is your lucky day. I'm fond of little elephants such as yourself, as they remind me of my own troubles in the jungle long ago. Ah, the jungle, such an exciting place. Come on, let's go get you a suit.
Oh boy, today is my really lucky day.
Come, Babar, we must be on our way. Madame, I would like to buy this fine young elephant, soon to be gentleman, a suit.
Why, certainly. Step right up here. Let's get you measured.
You certainly are a big, big boy.
Never mind that. We have striped suits, polka dot suits, brown suits, black suits, gray suits, blue suits. Is there any particular color you would like?
How about green? Yes, I like a becoming shade of green.
Green?
Who's ever heard of a green suit?
107? Who's ever heard of a suit that size?
Green it is. We'll get right to work.
Babar, you must be very tired after this adventure someday. Come back to my house so I can feed you and give you a place to sleep.
Over the next few days, Babar and Madame stay plenty busy.
Babar learns about the bakery, the butcher shop, and how to find the park.
A few days pass and Madame gets a call from the tailor that Babar's suit is ready.
Come on, today's the day. My suit is ready. I can't wait to try it on.
Calm down just a bit, Babar. How do you like to drive the car to town?
Really?
Of course. All gentlemen must learn how to properly escort a lady. Slow and steady does the trick. Madame, we are here to pick up a suit for Babar.
My oh my! Well, it certainly looks like it. He is in need of it now.
Do you remember which one it is?
Oh yes, how could we forget? The one that is that becoming shade of green.
Yes, that's the one.
Et voila.
It's perfect. May I try it on?
Yes, of course. We must make sure it fits.
There's something missing.
Yes, I know just the thing to complete this assemble. Accessories. Stay right there. Don't move a muscle.
I suppose that's better, but still not perfect.
Yes, and we must not forget. C'est fini. We have gone where no tailors have gone before.
All right, big boy, let's see what you got.
Oh no, not like that. Not wearing a suit like this. And remember, Babar, all gentlemen must learn how to escort a lady. Here, let me show you.
Well, I do believe we worked some real magic here.
Who would have thought? Babar, I would like you to meet my friend. She's the finest waitress in the city and will teach you everything you need to know about proper etiquette. Have fun and learn a lot. Etiquette? How do you do, Babar? How do you do, Babar? That's how you greet someone. Let's try again. How do you do, Babar?
Quite well, thank you. How do you like my suit?
My, what a becoming shade of green.
You really think so? I agree wholeheartedly.
You should always seat a lady first. your silverware. Put your fork on the left and spoon and knife on the right.
Fork on the left, spoon and knife on the right. There.
Now for some soup, a typical first course.
Oh, yummy.
Oh no, certainly not like that. That's what your spoon is for.
Yes, ma'am. I am sorry.
Much better. Oh joy, I see Madame is here to pick you up already.
So soon? I was just getting started.
Babar knows how to shake hands, seat a lady, and properly eat soup. Come back soon, Babar.
You bet. That was delicious.
Cheer up, yeah. Let's be going now.
Oh yes, Babar is getting along quite nicely in the big city. Meanwhile, back in the jungle, Babar's old friends Arthur and Celeste were up to no good.
As young ones, the animals got along quite nicely. But as they got older, what had been playful teasing amongst the rhinos and elephants soon turned into something more serious.
As we all know, as rhinos age, they get grumpy. I have a feeling this is not going to turn out well. Shh. If we are really quiet, we might get a glimpse of the action.
Guys, you'll never guess what I dreamt about last night. It was about those pesky elephants. Elephants, what brats they can be. They're always picking on animals smaller than them.
Well, that's like every animal in the jungle, except dinosaurs, of course.
Dinosaurs. Those things died off long ago. I want to hear about this dream. Well, do you remember that elephant Babar we used to play with? Yes, we remember. Wait, wasn't he the one who ran away to find his mother?
Yeah, wasn't she captured by aliens or something?
Aliens! Aliens don't exist. Babar's mother was captured by hunters. Yes, and he went to find them. So in my dream, I saw Babar in a big city. A big city? What's a city?
Is that where they capture animals and lock them in cages?
No, silly. That's a zoo. A city is where humans live far, far away from the jungle. Guys, seriously. So in my dream, Babar was wearing a green outfit and eating strange food with strange tools. Well, what do you think that means? Dreams always have to mean something.
Maybe it just means that your favorite color is green, or perhaps you went to bed hungry for food.
I think it means that Babar is alive and doing well. Maybe he even plans to come back to the jungle one day. Do you think? Oh no, that means more trouble. We've got enough on our hands with just Celeste and Arthur.
Add Babar to the mix. I don't think I could fight off 3 elephants even on my best day.
Sure you could. All it takes is a little right here and a little right here.
1, 2, 3, now.
Ouch! My tail hurts. Hey, so does mine. That's strange.
Why do we get tricks always played on us?
This is getting old. Perhaps it is time we do something about this nonsense. We could get them back by tying their trunks together while they're asleep. I think a talk with Cornelius might solve the problem once and for all.
That was the best prank ever.
It was so funny.
Yeah, they didn't know what was happening. There's nothing better than a good prank on a rhino.
But did you see how upset they got? I think they said they're going to tell Cornelius about our prank.
Oh, if Cornelius finds out about this, we're surely going to be in big trouble.
What should we do? Should we be responsible and tell Cornelius about our pranks?
If we tell Cornelius, we are surely going to be in big trouble.
We could blame it on giraffes.
We could run away.
Yes, it's our best option.
We'll leave tonight after dinner. My tummy is really rumbling.
Of course it is. Hortensia did indeed leave the jungle that night. As you might imagine, the mother Florent was distraught and once again went to Cornelius for help. Soon they came to the big city. Little did they know it was the very same city Babar had found years ago on his journey from the jungle. Sure enough, it didn't take long for them to reconnect with their old friend Babar. And so, as old friends do, these three picked up right where they left off. Babar showed Arthur and Celeste all around the city. They visited the pastry shop to eat some good cakes, and they visited the restaurant to learn proper etiquette from the waitress. Madame loved the company of more elephants in her home, but there was still one more thing she wanted them all to learn. Don't be silly, it's easy. You came to school to learn here things you never knew before. Like I before E, except after C, and why 2 plus 2 makes 4. Now, I'm gonna teach you all about school here. So sit yourselves down and take a seat. All you gotta do is repeat after me. A, B, C, it's easy as 1, 2, 3, as simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C, that's how easy school can be. A, B, C, it's easy as 1, 2, 3, as simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C, that's how easy school can be. Nicely done. I'm impressed. I see you all are ready for the next lesson. There's more? That was hard work. Oh, come on, guys. This is fun. Now that the three of you have become so well acquainted with city life, Madame has asked that I have each of you prepare a presentation about life in the jungle. We better get to work. Madame and Monsieur, welcome. You're here today to see presentations given to you by my talented students, Babar, Arthur, and Celeste. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. My painting shows me lying upon my mother's back as we walk through the jungle. This is my favorite memory of my mother. Sadly, she was taken away from me when I was just a young boy. I was sad and lonely and walked until I met Madame. And now I am thankful for all she has taught me about life in the city. The end. My painting shows our elephant family. There is me, my mom, Arthur, and some of our aunts and cousins. Here is our leader, Cornelius. He's a great leader, but is very old and can't see too well. Soon we will need a new leader. but there are very few elephants that fit for the job. I have a suitable one in mind, but only time will tell. The end. My painting shows how we have fun in the jungle. Here you see the rhinos. They keep to themselves for the most part unless they get angry. Things that make them angry include tail pulling, rocks on head, and not getting enough food to eat. I wouldn't know the first thing about making rhinos angry. This is just what I've been told.
Oh, really? That's not what we've heard. I've heard talk of some young elephants that love to get into trouble.
Cornelius? Mother? How did you two get here? How did you two find us? I missed you both.
We've missed you too. Flora came to me in a panic, frantically searching the jungle for you. Finally, I didn't know what else to do, so we decided to come find you ourselves. As you might imagine, it isn't too hard to spot 3 elephants in the city, even with my bad eyesight. So, here we are.
To take you back home.
Home? Things are not going well back home in the jungle. I'm doing my best to keep everything in order, but things with the rhinos have gotten out of hand. They are very angry with us with the result of the shenanigans Arthur spoke of. We've even heard talk of war.
War? That's terrible. I don't feel ready to return to the jungle, but if our help is needed, we'll have to go.
Babar, I know how much you have missed your friends and your home, as much as I will miss you. I taught you everything you need to know. It's time you go share what you have learned with the rest of your elephant family.
It has seemed you have learned quite a bit. Like what colored suit looks best on you, and how to tie your spats, and use utensils at the dining table and properly treat a lady.
Oh yes, that will come in handy one day.
And don't forget, you're quite accomplished in your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. I suppose. We need you, Babar. The jungle needs you. Well then, I must go.
We will pack your bags tonight, and the 5 of you can leave first thing in the morning. I have plenty of space for you all. Come with me.
Well, the presentation is interesting. I never knew the jungle was so lively. Oh my goodness gracious, I think I got the jungle fever. I feel inspired to create a new line of fabrics dedicated to Babar and his jungle friends. Yes, it should be called the Sizzling Safari. Ooh la la! Meanwhile, back in the jungle, the rhinos were getting serious about the preparation for war. They stay up all night and day planning the victory. Their leader had his rhino clan on strict schedule and diet. He really meant business and was ready to start his heavy boot camp training. The other rhinos, however, were taking things a bit less seriously. They would rather spend their days bathing in a swamp and scratching their backs on trees. Go! Go!
How's this for a scary face?
Oh yeah, how about this for a growl? Go!
be brave. We must be fierce. We must be intimidating. Soldiers, let's mobilize. Let's tweak those outfit ears and punch those rascals Arthur and Celeste. Attention! Present! Ground! Paulville ground! Forward march! Here we go, then here we stay. Nothing to do here anyway. If we follow them today, maybe tomorrow they will go away. We've got to find those elephants, see, and say on a big tall tree. Tweak their ears, pull their trunks. Tweak their ears, pull their trunks. Tweak their ears, pull their trunks. Tweak their ears. Gather around, elephants. I have an idea.
An idea? How exciting! I love ideas.
That's because yours aren't the brightest. Now, boys and girls, we must all get along, for we have some serious work to do. Those rhinos have been plotting for weeks. We must take action. We have to work as a team, or else we stand no chance against the Rhino clan.
It's true. I spotted them at their training camp. They are intense at their training. This is no joke to them.
Oh no, we must start working immediately. Arthur and Celeste, why don't you two get started? Cornelius and I have a few more details to discuss. Babar, I don't mean to doubt your plan, but I'm a little worried. You see, we have never dealt with a conflict like this before. I'm not sure I can lead the herd in my old age. Why, Cornelius? What do you mean? Your plan is a good one. Clever, but, what I mean to say is, are you sure it will work? Have confidence, Cornelius. But you do know I do need a general. Oh dear, where might we find someone to fit the job? I'm looking at him, of course. Why, Babar, I'm honored. And one more thing. Any good general must have a clear line of sight. I brought you these from the city. It's a miracle. I can see. Now there's no way we'll be defeated. That's the right attitude. I'll be seeing you shortly. I always knew Babar was a special elephant. If we can really pull this off, he will have demonstrated the character and intelligence necessary for a leader. I'll have to brighten this off with my fellow council members. Left foot, right foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, left foot. Company, halt! Hey, you over there.
What was that? Did you hear something?
Let's get out of here.
I'm with you.
See ya. Come back. Stand and fight. Well, I guess it's up to you and me now. Cornelius, is that you? Yes, it is I. Arthur and Celeste are here too. They have a message they'd like to deliver to you and the rest of the Rhino clan.
We're sorry for the trouble we caused. We didn't mean any harm. We promise we will live peacefully with you and the rest of the rhinos.
And we're sorry for starting a war. And so the war was over before it started. Peace would restore to the jungle. Hip hip hooray! 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 Hip hip hooray!
Babar, for your good ideas and bravery, we all agree. You're the perfect choice to be our new leader.
But Cornelius...
Kneel, Babar.
Wait, I can only accept the job if Celeste will do me the honor of becoming my queen. Why, Babar? I'd be honored. King Babar did great things with Celeste as a queen. After the wedding, Babar and Celeste got right to work on plan to build a city which was to be named Celesteville.
However, building a city is no easy task, and Babar often remembered his time with Madame in the big city. He wrote to her, and without blinking an eye, she packed her bags and was off to the jungle.
Not long thereafter, Babar and Celeste started a family, wanting to give their children a fine education. It was only natural for Babar to ask Madame to stay as their tutor. All were happy in Celesteville. I was the happiest of all. I was finally reunited with my dearest friends in the place I most love. And as for their teacher, it certainly seems I have my work cut out for me.
We would all like to thank Mr. Crook for the light, sound, and for filming our play.
We will all like to thank Mr. Locke for his musical expertise. We would all like to thank Mr. Doshik and Mr. Shipman help set up the theater.
We would all like to thank my mom, Mrs. Damley, for coordinating the refreshments. We would all like to thank my mom, Mrs. Lamb, for the backdrops and the designs. We would all like to thank my mom, Mrs. Rodriguez, for creating the program.
We would all like to thank the room parents. My mom, Dr. Bott, Mrs. Browning, Mrs. Donway, Mrs. Hannaway, and Miss Abbott for coordinating the costumes and communications.
Thank you, Mr. Glover, for your inspiration of the theater.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure, especially when we have a class that is so talented as the second grade. And so I think that the whole world should celebrate the second grade. Let's hear it for the second grade. Yay! You know, I was telling Miss Sapper just yesterday that when I first came here, we didn't have plays in every grade. We just had plays, you know, just if a teacher decided to do it, we had one, but usually we didn't. Now we have them in every grade, and it's made a big difference in terms of the children's presentation, their confidence, their ability to put themselves out into the world. And I want to tell you second graders that since you missed your play last year, and some of you are new this year, what you were able to do today to pull this together, to coordinate everything, to look so fantastic in your costumes. The costumes are amazing. We've got one of our moms doing the backdrop. Everything about this was crisp, excellent, darling, fun, and you are great. Our second grade, the most cheerful class, and certainly one of the most talented classes in the entire school. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, for the second grade. I want to thank Mr. Crook, who is videoing this and is going to edit this, and we'll be able to watch this again tomorrow. We'll see it again tomorrow. You watch it for the first time. And let's thank Mr. Locke. Let's have him come up here for his help with the music and for that great song that we heard today. Thank you so much, Mr. Locke. And second graders, you know, I know you know, that you have the most wonderful teachers in the whole wide world, because no teachers could love you, support you, direct you, and inspire you quite like Mr. Branham. And Miss Sapper, who not only is your teacher, but she's the leader of the lower school, and she's the inspiration for that entire lower school program. Let's hear it for Miss Sapper. I loved watching you today, and I can't wait to see this again tomorrow. When we put it in video form, it will be like something you've never seen before, being videoed and edited and close-ups and all the things that you'll see tomorrow. But in the meantime, what joy you gave me this morning, what a great performance it was, and let's hear it one more time for the second grade. Yay!